What is up, everybody? Today we are going to be installing a turbo on John's S13. Make sure to follow Re-Spec Performance on Instagram, TikTok, and let's get right into the video. Okay, we're done. Yeah. Oh, installed. There we go.
REW swapped RX8s back on the hoist. We got a special HKS axle back for, or cap back for this thing. That's gonna look sweet. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better than before. So John's 240 is back in the shop. I'm gonna get rid of this old Max solenoid, which goes to this Greddy controller. Get rid of that. We're going to tie it into a Link G4X ECU, so that'll go into that case. We'll tie in a brand new boost solenoid, and then yeah, no more of that. Probably clean up some wiring here too and get this interior looking a little bit better. Alright, so we got the DCT here for one of our builds. We got our module sent away to Seams Legit Garage. They sent it back, all ready to go, put back together, and a bunch of boxes, different parts. Nice connector here that'll go to this harness here. So it all looks really cool. Billet piece here that'll go and replace the factory coolant lines, and we'll run our own oil cooler for the trans off of AN fittings here. And then the GCU, park brake cable, some nice paddle shifter pieces, and some service parts. There's an oil filter there and oil filter here. So trans is serviced. There's new filter here. There's a new filter in here. Just threw on the park lockout cable. So this will go to a handle in the interior, and that'll be this guy. And then this will pull out to unlock the trans and to put it back into park. So next this cover will come off, and then all this wiring can go back together and to this main plug. And then that guy's gonna, there we go, that guy's gonna replace the factory plug here. So we had previously had this cover off already, and we had sent this Megatronics to Seams Legit Garage, so that's what they all did here. It comes pinned ready to go, but not in the connector because that has to be fed through here and then to here. Alright, so we got a bunch of the wiring done. You can throw this Megatronics into the trans, and then we can plug these connectors into this as well. Alright, so it's the next day already, but Got a little derailed yesterday. Followed the whole schematic here. I have everything wired up to this mil-spec plug. So now that'll get popped in here. This main connector will go on. Tuck all the wires away and then cover can go back on. This wiring's looking a little bit neater here. So we're ready to slap this pan on. This will get torqued down and then we are good to go for now. Once we install into the car, then we can throw this mil-spec connector in, tie it into the ECU, and run powers and grounds, and then we're good to go.
You have all kinds of knot angles. Oh, that was not even close to tight.
What are we doing?
We're roasting your car
Again?
again. Every time I look, I find something new.
This car's a nightmare.
You see how rusty these studs are?
Unfortunately, I do. You know what's
Yeah.
funny is they're new studs too, from like 2 years ago.
I was gonna say, were those eBay or Canadian Tire?
Drift motion.
What?
Yeah.
Drift motion?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Any sign of oil?
No.
No.
Oil's-
This is fine.
Oil's non-existent in this.
This is fine. We have a oil and water cooled, oil lubricated water cooled turbo without coolant ports hooked up to anything. This is fine.
Hey, Jimmy Oak said I didn't need to do the coolant ports on this, so
Jimmy Oak said that?
I didn't do it. Yeah.
Well, I try not to argue with.
I listened to YouTube mechanics. They helped me out. And honestly, the turbo was fine. The guy who ran this in Calgary drifting didn't have the coolant ports up either.
I don't know what size this anything is. Wait, what the hell? No, I'm actually kind of, yeah, I guess so.
Alright, so big D for the 240. And too tall for up here. New turbo's going in. I gotta find the turbo, but my shitty CX Racing turbo comes out, and we're putting in a Borgwarner SXE 200 something. I don't know. I'll have to look at the package. Oh wait, it's right here. I think. Hold on. I think it's in here. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Smells like French toast up here. Alright, let me get this brought down and we'll take a closer look at it.
Nice holder.
Yeah, this guy got melted too a little bit, but I didn't go through all the way.
Well, we're gonna do better.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is a T4, my friend. You are in luck.
Yep. I know my turbos.
I don't.
I don't
actually know
either.
anything.
This is a supercharger, right?
Yeah, this is a supercharger I took off my lawnmower and then we put it on John's car.
Oh, loud outside. Oh, hi Jen.
Work on this one.
Empty. Now it's a NA1JZ non-VVTI. Soon to be another boosted 1J with a Borg.
A brand new Borgwarner S257, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And we've got a T4 hot side. I believe this is a 0.84. 0.83? Assuming that's what that means. I would have to look it up. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a 0.84. It's on the smaller side, but for this car, if we want to shoot for 350 to 400 wheel, that should be right about perfect. We don't know what the manifold is, and the downpipe and everything else is a little bit interesting, but we'll strap it on there and see what happens. It's a drift car, right? So it'll be fine.
This is what we're replacing. It's a GT35 rep from CX Racing. Things clapped. did its job, sorta. Has a bunch of play in it. So yeah,
It's a time bomb.
upgrade.
Now, if you want to run a budget turbo, don't get knockoffs like this when you can run something like a Borgwarner, brand new turbo. They're relatively inexpensive too. Like Canadian, you're talking like $1,200 for a new S257, and you can reuse the hot side if you have a problem, right? So if you've got to run through a couple, it's a quality build.
Well, it's like the price on the core of that.
I believe it's roughly 1,200 and 160 to 180 for a hot side, so it's quite reasonable. Yeah, I would even.
Yeah, don't run oh, it won't focus. Don't run eBay gaskets.
Don't run eBay.
Don't run eBay.
End quote.
Thanks for.
Make sure you tighten the turbo down so that the gasket doesn't get inhaled by the hot side and could be destroyed.
That too. Welcome to our TED Talk.
We're just going to clock this guy to roughly where it should be. The flange is tilted a little bit that way, so we'll come like this. No, we're going to have to go straight or we're going to interfere. So there's our oil drain, bottom side, and then we'll try something like that first.
We'll replace those holes too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see how far we are from fitting. Get our silicone 90 if we have one, and you'd be good to go there. Exhaust side. Very, very different size of flange, so that will have to be redone. Which is fine by me, because I would like to redo it anyway. And can make something for that.
Looks
But-
good in here though.
Yeah. There we go, fix that again. The oil drain is pretty much right where it should be.
And then we'll make the oil drain even better. Pretty good.
Well, okay, so we gotta hardline this. Like, if you see, like, you're gonna be touching runners here. There's no reason to,
Yeah.
like, then this line is essentially just a time bomb.
Okay.
It'll be during a drift event that you'll forget about it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh, kill him.
Ooh.
So, you know when I
is
said that
this?
this was gonna fail on a random drift event?
Yeah.
I meant your first drift event.
My first time actually driving the car. Oh, healthy.
Very healthy.
I'll find some bolts, and then we're gonna test fit it and find out if we put the nut on here, will it clear the bolts? And if not, then we can use this guy. Extend that down a little bit. This is a really nice design though, because then you've actually got your O-ring built in here. Nice tapered drain port. So what happens if we run this one? If we do run it, can we actually clear this? What you can do sometimes is put the fitting on here first and then slide it on pre-screwed on, but that's kind of annoying. I'd rather just have some real estate. But we'll see how it works. There's just nothing. Man, I don't like this.
Manifold's kind of shit, not gonna
You're
lie.
gonna be touching, even now, you're gonna be touching. There's no way through here. I still want to hardline it. Yeah, so either we do AM and we sleeve it through there and hope for the best, or we hardline it.
We actually have done it that way and it hasn't been a good result. On an RX7.
Yeah, we've seen them fail. I mean, RX7s have higher EGTs,
That's also true.
but still,
You can avoid it.
yeah, I mean, it's like, do you want to redo it every year, or do you want it good for the next 10? Or 20 year, forever for that matter, if you hardline it. It's a Dash 10. And essentially what we're doing is doing that to it. It's literally sandwiched between two pipes. you could try and run it up like higher, where it's got like a 1/8 of an inch between two runners, or you could try angling out and going around. I'm not a huge fan of any of those options.
Yeah, that's a jank manifold design.
If we hardline it, then it'll be good, but as it is, not a big fan, so maybe we'll do that.
Hard line.
Hardline's built to last. And they're clean. You can polish this too.
Oh yeah.
And polishing stainless is not like polishing aluminum. You polish it, it'll stay that way. That's what happens when you use all high-end components, right? So,
Why not?
and then you're going to end up with the oil drain that looks like that, which is really cool. I do not have a large enough flaring tool. I bought a tool that was big enough, but I forgot to buy all of the die. So for a 1/2 inch stainless steel hardline, I cannot do that yet. So we'll order that. Actually, it's a 5/8, it's a -10. And then the other thing we need is they call it a Marmon flange, which is like for these larger Borgwarners. Yeah, I think what we have here is mostly vibrant 3-inch, and we need these that are like, they're way bigger to the outside. It's a different style of flange. And then this guy will probably not be worth anything after either. Like, you need a way bigger size here, right? Well, let's see. No, it almost looks like it would work, but it won't, because the other flange won't fit that profile. So we'll make a list, order up a couple things, and then off we go.
Brady, what do you have to say about that?
First of all, I think you should follow Re-Spec Performance on TikTok. If John's a G, he'll link it right here. Also, you should follow me, Brady4G63 on TikTok. He'll link it right here too.
Yeah, this guy comes here and just...
Gosh,
God damn!
Just got a plug, bro.
Whoa!
That is smooth.
Whoa!
What a
I made for the camera, dude.